I'm Renata Diniz, and joining me today is a successful businesswoman, an active member of Miramar community, a real estate professional, and a certified health and life coach. She's passionate about helping people to reach their goals. Ofelia Zambrano, welcome to Let's Talk UIC.
Thank you for having me.
Ofelia, please introduce yourself and tell us more about your background.
Yes, absolutely. I am originally from Nicaragua. I moved here to the United States back in 2003. It's going to be almost 20 years living in this amazing country. My background is in sales and marketing. I've been doing sales and marketing for over 28 plus years. I recently opened my business, my marketing agency in 2014. Then I acquired my license, real estate license for the state of Florida in 2015, and recently became a certified health and life coach.
Well, many different fields.
Yes.
And when did you decide to become a health and life coach? Was there any moment that made this turnaround in your career?
Yes, that's a great question because I would say maybe 10 plus years, I felt very, very sick, and I visited a lot of medical doctors, gastroenterologists. Everything that I ate back then made me feel sick, like bloated in my stomach, and nobody could help me. Like I couldn't find any medication, any solution, or let's say any permanent solution, until I did this blood print work, which told me what were the food that was causing me like allergies to my body. So that opened up like a Pandora's box in my health, like learning about my body, listening to my body, learning about food. And then I thought, like, if there's out there many other people feeling the same way, that they couldn't find the solutions. So that's when it clicked my mind and said, like, let me get the certification and help people that feels like me to feel better.
Great. And what exactly a life and health coach does?
We as health and life coaches, we are professionals that work in a one-on-one basis with clients to help them understand their goals, understand the obstacles, to overcome those obstacles that haven't let them reach those goals. We use beautiful, great tools and techniques to work in a habit change and behavior change to reach long-lasting goals. So these new habits are gonna last like forever in their lives.
Great. And how do you explain to your clients the importance of a health and life coach?
Well, let me ask you something. Have you ever had an idea that you have in your head that maybe you want to become something, you want to study something, or you want to move to another city, or you want to reach something that for some reason you haven't reached that goal yet? So when I ask this to my clients, they always say, oh yes, I have plenty. So well, that's the importance. We help you identify what is the motivator to that goal, and then why you haven't reached that goal yet, why you haven't been able to live your potential life, why you haven't reached that sense of passion that you have inside of you. So we help to reach that goals with the clients.
Okay. So if you have to suggest 3 habits for the audience for them to change, what would be your suggestion?
Very simple, and I like to say this because these 3 things that we should be all doing are simple and free, which is number 1, we need to be drinking water, a lot of water. And with the amount of water that we should be drinking every day, it's half of our body weight in liquid ounces. So let's say that I weigh 150 pounds. So my drinking should be between 75 ounces of water every day. That's number 1. Number 2, we should be walking a lot, at least 10,000 steps a day. And that's something free that you don't have to pay any gym to go out and walk. You can walk around your neighborhood. And you don't necessarily have to do the 10,000 steps in just one walk. You can divide that in 3 times per day. Let's say you go at noon, in the afternoon, or in the morning, and do your 10,000 steps. And the third advice that, again, is also free, and we should also be paying attention is sleep. We should be sleeping at least 7 hours every night and have a very nice rest.
Wow, great suggestions. And a bad habit that they should give up? Choose
Sugar.
one. Choose one.
Sugar.
So,
Sugar. They say sugar is the new tobacco. So we should be at least, I would say, because we don't want to do radical changes because then we don't keep those in the long term. So we work with people step by step. And what I always tell them is like, just measure the amount of sugar that you drink every day. Are you intake in different forms? And we should be not more than 24 grams per day of sugar. So just measure the grams of sugar that you take every day and then compare with what we should be doing, we should be intaking. And go little by little, reduce the amount of sugar every day that as possible. Like maybe in the coffee, maybe in the processed food, maybe just, and consider that sugar, it's like what is almost like killing us. So that would be.
So going back to your suggestion for people to be walking, we see that we are in a very lazy generation. People are lazy. So how do you motivate your clients to just stand up and go walk?
That's a beautiful question because motivation is the first the first factor we need to determine in order for people to keep that action or to reach that goal. And what I say is that if you don't like to walk because like you don't have the motivation, what is it the kind of movement that you like to do? I often get the answer of I like to dance. Let's dance. You're gonna do the steps right there, dancing. So let's do Zumba. And nowadays with the internet and social media, there's plenty of tools that you can use with music or classes online and via YouTube like we are right now. And that you can find teachers that are going to give you the Zumba classes, and you can do it from the comfort of your home. Or you can also have different apps that actually my daughter has one that it's like that it has like a zombie chasing you, and that's how she walks. So it's like there's so many different tools out there that you can use to motivate yourself and do what you need to do, and especially your health and your body needs to be the first motivator.
So keep moving.
Keep moving. Yes.
And how do you see the future of the health and life coach?
I see a very bright future for this profession because there's a lot of people in need of this, finding this passion and finding these tools. They need these tools that we offer them to reach their goals again, like and understanding what are the obstacles that are preventing people to reach and living their best life. And more or less, more and more, we see people that maybe they're afraid to call a psychologist or a psychiatrist. And we are not that kind of practitioner. So we are more of a conversational sessions, and we help you with the tools and techniques and deep questioning to discover that obstacle, so people feel more comfortable to talking to coaches. So I see that it's a very bright career and a bright future for the life coaching.
Great. So I was researching and I discovered that you receive an award from Miramar Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
And how do you feel like after all these years, like to achieve something so important?
Yes, I've been with the chamber, the Miramar and Pembroke Pines Regional Chamber of Commerce. I've been a member since 2015. It's quite a journey. I love their mission. I love their passion. So to me, supporting them, it's a pleasure. It's very nice to work with them. It was a surprise. I felt amazing, like they giving me this recognition. And I mean, it's nice. Like when you do the work from the bottom of your heart, and when people see that, it's very nice. It's always nice to be recognized.
Amazing. And do you attribute your success to anyone in particular?
Oh yes, yes. Definitely my family. They are my motivator, my fan number one. They support me all the way through my journeys, my creativity, any new idea that I have, that I want to become this, I want to become that. They're like, go for it, and that keeps me motivated. And that's definitely my family are my fan number one, my motivator.
Oh, great! And I saw one of your hobbies are traveling.
Yes.
So I saw you beautiful pictures. You've been to so many places.
Yes.
where your favorite place in the world?
Well, I recently went to Portugal. It was amazing, amazing people, amazing. It's a beautiful destination. It has many different things to offer, like for all kind of travelers, like for sport, for spa, for retirement. Like it's beautiful destination. I love Italy is also one of my favorites. So I would say Italy number one, and then Portugal.
Okay, and how do you manage your time with so many activities?
I wake up early. I'm very organized. I like to I write things down because then I don't want to have everything in my head. If I have everything in my head, then I get stressed, and I don't want to have too much stress. So I write my list, my to-do list, and I try to go one task at a time to fulfill everything.
So this is another suggestion.
Yes.
Just make a list
Yes.
and go.
And do one task at a time. Don't try to multitask because it gets you more stress, and stress is not good for health.
Great. And do you have a vision board? Like that you...
Every year.
Okay.
We start with a vision board every year, myself, and that's one of the homeworks that we give to our clients, to work on a vision board, because, and also track where you are in your vision board, and whenever every time you reach a goal, give yourself something in return, like buy a pair of shoes, buy a bag, so you see how you measure your goals and see how you achieve them.
Great. And what's your coaching philosophy when it comes to patients who resist to the lifestyle changes? Like you tell them, do this and this and this. No, I don't think this is going to work. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, that's the normal reaction, because we are all afraid of changes. We are afraid of the unknown. But we do give 45 minutes free session, and when we do practice and exercises, and they discover how valuable it is, the tools that we provide, and they see the value and how they see themselves in the future by reaching their goals. So then little by little they go say, you know what, I think I need this, and then...
Oh, that's good. So they can search for you, and then can get a 45 minutes.
Yes, absolutely. We do a 45 minutes discovery session, understand where where you want to go, from where you are, what are your goals, why do you want to reach those goals, and then if it's a fit, we work together.
Okay. And where do you see yourself in 5 years from now?
Oh, wow. I see myself helping more and more people. I see myself talking to bigger audiences and helping them. Like, I see the benefit of our work, and I would really want to help as many people as possible.
Okay. And do you want to give the audience an advice or a message?
Yes. My advice is that, especially after pandemic, we learned that we only have one body, and our body should be treated as our temple, where we live, where our soul lives, and we need to take care of it, and one step at a time, both take care of our body.
And all different, like spiritual, mental, and
yes,
and health.
Exactly, spiritual, mind, and health, and body. Yes.
And do you meditate?
Yes, we do.
It's
meditate.
Important?
It's very important. We meditate every day, at least 15 minutes. It gives you clarity. It quiets the mind. It helps you to be in the present moment, which is where we should all be, is living in the present moment, not being, regretting the past or being anxious about the future, but just in the present moment. And through meditation, we reach that level of being present.
And we have a lot of apps that helps with meditation as well.
Yes. Technology nowadays is beauty. It helps you with everything.
Yes, great. Unfortunately, our time is about to end, but what a wonderful opportunity that we had to learn more about like small adjustments and can overcome life issues and challenges, and the importance of having a professional health and life coach. Thank you so much, Ofelia.
You're welcome.
For this opportunity, and see you in the next interview of Let's Talk UIC.